I'm going to be sharing what I am doing, what I eat to lose weight. I remember the last time I did a short video. I talked about how I have weight. If you have been watching my video, before now, you will agree with me that my weight loss is very obvious now. Even when looking at my face, compare my face now to my previous videos, you will see that my face is not as fat as it used to be. Initially, I weighed 90 kg. That was before I started this YouTube channel, and I know I added more. At the point I was 92, but before I started the weight loss journey, I was 90. Then my biggest problem, my biggest fear about losing weight is doing it in a way that will be sustainable. Because I remember at the point I was doing keto diet, I was into ketogenic lifestyle, and I looked that some people sees me will be asking me, are you sick? That's to show how that keto really work. But the truth is, if you have been doing keto, or like it's popularly called ketogenic lifestyle, you will agree with me that ketogenic lifestyle is not really that sustainable. It's not that sustainable because you have to have money, and apart from that, you have to be extremely disciplined. So that really worked, but at the end of the day, I was back to 90 kg because it wasn't sustainable. So then I started looking for what I can do for a very long time. It's not the one I will do today. I will lose weight today. Tomorrow people will see me and say, baby, don't add weight again. I was really eager to start something that is sustainable. Something that will still allow me eat bread, because I love bread a whole lot. In fact, bread is one of the biggest problem when it comes to me losing weight. So I wanted something that is sustainable, something that will still allow me eat bread, eat my noodles, and still get away with it. Then I started searching the internet and all of that. Then I saw something that has to do with calorie deficit. And my friend added me to a group on Facebook where they practice calorie deficit. So I said, okay, maybe this one will be very good for me. Let me start it. So I started. Initially, when I started, my husband was looking at me like this one is not serious, because he knows that every time I will say I want to lose weight, tomorrow I will still go back to the same thing that is making me add excess weight. But this time I shocked him. He shocked him, as in I was serious about it, and I'm still serious about it. Then after joining the Facebook group, I started seeing things like OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. Then I saw TMAD, which is 2 meal a day. Then if that one is something that I've been practicing for long, but that wasn't working for me, because after breaking the intermittent fasting, I will end up taking excess calorie that will just make the whole intermittent fasting useless. To just render it useless, because I will take excess calorie. So when I joined that group now, it's one of this Facebook group, but it's basically for weight loss, just as they have ketogenic lifestyle on Facebook. So I started doing 1 meal a day, 2 meal a day. But the most important thing is that I count my calorie, because if you want to lose weight as a woman, you have to take between 1,200 to 1,500 calorie per day, unlike the regular 2,000 that you are supposed to take to maintain your weight. But to lose weight, you have to be at deficit. You have to practice calorie deficit. and it works. When I say work, it works like magic. And this calorie deficit also depends on your sex, your age, and your current weight. The deficit that I need might not be the exact one that you need. You might need lesser or higher. But for me, sometimes I take like 800 calories a day. I will just slice plenty cabbage and be eating it, of which under normal circumstance I'm not the type that like cabbage, but because of the fact that I want to lose weight, I started practicing it. And if I want to eat anything like rice, I take like 200 grams of rice, then I use enough cabbage to feed the plate, then I mix it together, add little stew to eat. You know, when eating your stew, you don't have to use too much oil, because only 1 spoon of oil, just 1 tablespoon, contains a lot of calories. I think more than 100 calories or thereabout. So because of that, don't use too much oil. All I do is measure everything that I eat. And the funniest part is, I still eat bread. In fact, I ate bread a day before yesterday. I drank tea, but I don't take it much. I practice portion control. That is the watchword. And if you are doing portion control, try as much as possible to really control the portion. Because when people will say they are doing portion control, when you see the quantity of food that they are eating, you yourself, you'll be afraid, like, this one, is he or she really ready to lose weight? Then you have to discipline yourself. But one thing that I avoid completely, I no longer take at all, since I started for over like up to 7 weeks now, that I or thereabout, 7 weeks or thereabout, yeah. I no longer drink Pepsi, because I was so addicted to Pepsi. A day will not pass I will not drink Pepsi. It was as if they made that Pepsi company for me. I take it back to back, sometimes 2 bottles, sometimes. In fact, a day will not pass that I will not take Pepsi. Pepsi, bread, sardine. Imagine the kind of combo. And I was expecting not to gain weight, but I was gaining weight on per second basis. When I look at myself after doing my YouTube video, I was like, so am I as fat as this? So I didn't like it at all. Everybody in my area will be shouting, madam, well done, madam. Like, even people that you know that are far older than you, they are obviously old, but they'll be calling me mama. Like, I was that's why I come old. What is all this? So I said I must lose weight. So if you are overweight and you want to lose weight, the bottom line is practice doing, or try as much as possible that you control your portion. If it's possible, if you can, do intermittent fasting. You can Google more to know what intermittent fasting is. Because for me, like, as I'm talking to you now, I'm doing this video for around, it's after 12 already, and I have not eaten anything today. The only thing I take in the morning is this apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar. This one is from Bragg, but you can use any brand as far as it contains the mother. That is the most important thing. It contains the mother, and it's a good brand. Since I started, this is the second small bottle, because I didn't have enough cash to buy big bottles. When you buy the big one, it's kind of cheaper. This one is the empty one, the one I finished before I enter the other one. Then green tea, this Legend green tea. I use this Legend green tea. Then lemon. And do you know the good thing about this combo? This apple cider vinegar, Legend, this. Then I add ginger to it. Ginger is very common. It's everywhere, especially when you live in Nigeria. You can get ginger everywhere. So when you take this combo, you will not feel hunger at all. It will suppress your hunger to number 0. You won't even remember that you have not eaten. it can sustain you from morning till like 2 o'clock before you can eat your first meal. So if you are the type that you like food a lot, so what you have to do is do 2 meals a day. 2 meals a day. Your first meal or your one of the meals should be cooked meal. Then your second meal, like around that 5 or later 6, should be fruits. And when getting fruits, don't stock on fruits or don't eat too much food that contains a lot of calorie, like mango, banana, avocado, pear. You might just be consuming it and thinking it's fruit, it's fruit. At the end of the day, you take excess calorie and you'll be saying, why am I not losing weight? Whereas you are consuming excess calorie. So if you really want to lose weight, just try this. And remember, add little exercise if you can. In fact, it's important that you add little exercise. For me, I am the type that hates exercise like no man business. I hate it. But now, do you know that a day I can't stay without exercising at least once a day? If it's not in the morning, it will be in the evening, sometimes morning and evening. And I don't do intensive exercise. I don't overdo the exercise because, like my daughter told me, consistency is better than intensity. And if you have any health issue, try as much as possible to confirm from your doctor if you can do exercise. Me, I just do little exercise, skipping, jumping jack, then jogging, walking. That's the one I do basically. Then sometimes I just play music and dance for straight 30 minutes. The truth is, it's really work. It's been working for me. I've lost up to 9 kg, if not even 10 kg, because I haven't checked for now. I haven't checked my weight for now. But if you've been watching my video, you will notice, you will see that I have really dropped some weight. Maybe by the time I get to like 75 or 78, it will be very obvious. But trust me when I say this pattern really works. And you can search for their page on Facebook. It's a game changer for me. I was happy that my friend added me to that group. And it's very sustainable because I still eat noodles. What I do if I want to eat noodles is I check the number of calories on the pack, then make just one of that pack depending on how the calorie is, and I calculate it. Like if I take this now, take 1 egg, which is should be around more than 80 calorie. Take this one, maybe 250 calorie. Take this one, and I calculate everything together. I eat. I still enjoy my noodles. Then later in the evening, I will calculate the remaining calorie that I'm supposed to eat. So at least to get to like 1-2 or maybe 1-3, because most time I try as much as possible not to get to 1-5, so that the reduction will be glaring. Then I eat that one again. Maybe fruit. I'll just use fruit as my evening food. And if you start it, even if you are the type that like food a whole lot, it will get to a point that you can't even eat a lot anymore. You just eat small and you are full. Always drink water because it works, because that's what I'm doing. I drink water a whole lot. And since then, I'm very flexible. I can walk without getting tired, unlike before. And mind you, when you start your exercise, you might have body pains initially. Yes, that is very normal. At the point, I almost wanted to stop, but I was told that that is how it works. Over time, that I'll be used to it. And now, I am already used to it. So, the moral of all this story is that if you want to lose weight, do intermittent fasting, or MAD, which is 1 meal a day, 2 meal a day. Then no cook food challenge. That is a game changer, but you have to get to a certain stage before you can do that. No cook food challenge simply means not eating any cooked food or fruit, vegetable. The only cooked thing that you are allowed to eat is egg and maybe fish, because you need protein. Because when doing this weight loss, you need all the classes of food. You don't run away from carbohydrate, you don't run away from protein, you don't run away from fat, but all you need is, it should be moderate. Count your calorie, that's the bottom line. And like I said before, for emphasis sake, if you are the type that like eating and you think that you can't stay with just water for maybe from morning till like about 12, 1, 2, depending on how you can endure, and if you don't have ulcer, then try taking apple cider vinegar with mother, lemon, green tea. Like me, I'm using Legends green tea, like I said. Then you see how your hunger will be fully suppressed, as in legit suppressed. You won't even look for food till you feel like you need to eat, because you need food for energy. So that is all I've been doing. Nothing removed, nothing added, no weight loss products of any kind, because those ones, I don't know what to say about that, if it really works. But the truth is, if you want something that is sustainable weight loss, try this method and you will testify. If you have very fast metabolism, in 2 weeks you will notice that you drop some weight. And the reason why that exercising is very important, or is very necessary, is because you don't want your skin to sag. Because if you are very fat and you are losing weight, your skin will be sagging. So for you to avoid sagging skin, then try as much as possible to do exercise, no matter how small it is. So that will be all about the video. Thank you very much for watching. Please keep subscribing to my YouTube channel, give my video a thumbs up, and drop a comment. If you have any question to ask, drop on the comment section. My name is Tracy Lawrence, and right now I'm signing out.